She's almost 3 years old. She's fighting an upper respiratory infection, has been for quite some time. She's on antibiotics, has been for quite a while. But they seem to be losing their effectiveness, which happens when it's chronic. Her breathing's getting much shallower. She seems to be having a little bit of trouble getting around and shaking. So I fear little Cookie here is coming to the end of her story. She is just such a sweet creature. I have no idea that wild rats could be this way. I'm sorry, I'll let you eat, sweetie. Penelope's doing fine. She has reduced lung capacity from her last bout of pneumonia from the upper respiratory infection. That's what happens with rats. They all carry mycoplasma. And if they get into a weakened state or anything happens that sets it off, it can really get a hold of them. Despite treating these ones, they're old. I mean, they're almost 3 years old. Wild rats in the wild live 9 months on average. The wild rats in captivity barely make it a year usually. And these girls, are going on 3. If they make it to May, they'll be 3 years old. So it's first week of January now. I'm hopeful, but I think Cookie is just getting tired. It's sad to see. This is one of the problems with rats, is that they're very sweet creatures, but they don't live long enough. Like 2.5, 3 years. 3.5 is a really old domestic rat, like ancient. And most of them don't make it that long anymore because they've got the cancer genes bred into them from being descended from lab rats. These rats don't have cancer because they're not descended from lab rats, but they're just reaching the lifespan of a rat. These ones have been lucky. They've got to live, a pampered life with, plenty of food, shelter, warmth, medication when they got sick, and as a result, they're, over 2.5 years old now. But they've been on borrowed time for the last 1.5 years, really. I mean, they're wild rats. They could have just ended up in my cat. As it was, they got lucky, and I got lucky. I'll try and keep you updated. This is pretty sad, but it's unfortunately a fact of life. For now, she's enjoying her peanut, and we'll keep her as comfortable as possible. Give her lots of food and love, and hope for the best. Thanks for watching, folks. I wish this was a happier update.